causes and events of the Sharpeville Massacre. In the years prior to 1960, the National Party had gone to great lengths to advance and tighten the apartheid-centered laws in South Africa. As urban areas began to grow and more jobs became available in the cities, the old pass laws were brought into more aggressive effect. The pass laws were a very clear attempt by the National Party at the time to reinforce racial segregation and control the movements of black South Africans. At the same time, the African National Congress, or ANC, and a breakaway group, the Pan-African Congress, or PAC, were intensifying their plans for mass protests. In line with their non-violent protest agenda, the idea was to encourage their members to defy the system, leave their passbooks at home, and allow themselves to be arrested. It was believed that with enough people filling up the prisons, the economy would come to a standstill, and the National Party would be forced to re-evaluate the pass system. On the 21st of March 1960, members of the PAC began to gather in Sharpeville, a township in Gauteng, known then as the Transvaal. Bus drivers were stopped from leaving, and many people were drawn into the crowd, as transport to work had become impossible. Many more joined willingly though, and as the group converged on the Sharpeville police station, protest songs were sung. Although the police did not agree to arrest anybody who presented themselves, journalists would later describe the earlier part of the day as positive and even festive. By around 1 p.m., the crowd had grown to 5,000 people, and the police sent out for reinforcements. Many witnesses would later confirm that a small struggle started in the front, and as the crowd surged forward to see what was happening, they pushed against the fence around the police station. At this stage, a few rocks were thrown at army jets that were flying deliberately close to the crowd to try and disperse them. 3 policemen were hit with rocks, and a single police officer lost his nerve and shot into the crowd. This sparked a chain reaction that caused the other policemen to follow suit. Although the shooting only lasted about 2 minutes, the officers were armed with semi-automatic weapons. 69 people were killed in the short time, and 180 were seriously injured. News of the events travelled quickly around the country and incited uprising as far as Cape Town. The township of Langa in the Western Cape suffered several deaths as policemen opened fire on the same day. This led to the iconic protest march from Langa a week later. The events at Sharpeville were reported worldwide and became a very important turning point in the history of South Africa.
Need more help? Subscribe to our channel or dive into our expert textbooks and get that learning edge.